Picture this. You come to practice after a snow day, and instead of having to teach the players for 10 minutes and hoping that they all get it, everybody arrives at practice knowing exactly what they need to do. When I was growing up, especially pregame, my dad would always mention the Packers sweep because even though everybody knew it was coming, they still couldn't stop it. Now, the Packers sweep strategy wasn't always about strength, it was also about meticulous preparation and timing. Now, what would you need to do to give your team this level of execution, right? You need to put the players in the right places, familiarize them quickly with their roles, and then ensure that they get enough reps and familiarity playing with each other to make sure that they can operate at a really high level, right? Now, coaching, particularly at the middle school and high school level, is really challenging, right? You don't have a lot of time and you got to mold these distracted minds into good athletes, right? Now, what if you could stop wasting time explaining things in practice, hoping that you're saying everything correctly and that Jim and Billy aren't screwing around in the background, not paying attention, and get right into really meaningful reps that allow players to play at the highest level? That's where the POWLAX Platinum membership and the team masterclasses come in. Picture this. You come to practice after a snow day, and instead of having to teach the players for 10 minutes and hoping that they all get it, everybody arrives at practice knowing exactly what they need to do. With this framework, they're going to internalize what they need to do and how they need to bring their skill set into the strategy faster, and it's going to allow them to build team chemistry faster and make for faster decision making. It's like a secret sauce to creating Packers sweep-like efficiency. Now, in addition to that, this method's going to empower all of the players that aren't your ones. Like, we all focus on the ones a lot because they're the ones that are going to be operating in the game. So this essentially gets rid of the coaching bottleneck because it allows for the players who miss practice due to the dentist or DECA or the second or third string players to have a resource they can rely upon so that they know what they need to do, right? And so it puts the motive on them to learn it, to implement their skill set into the strategy. And then when the opportunity comes for them to enter the game or enter practice, they're going to be prepared and ready to go because they didn't miss anything. Now, by embracing this approach, we create field generals who can hold each other accountable and can communicate more clearly and efficiently because they know exactly what's being asked of them and what's being asked of each other. And if you allow them to do it together, they're going to build the communication tactics of what they need to do because they're going to say, okay, well, I'm doing this, you're doing this, so I need to make sure that you're there. And overall, it's just a ton of fun because as the players get in and they get better faster and they learn easier, right? It's always better when we understand exactly what we're going to do.